AI plan our entire travels, and it is so good. So my husband and I are about to go traveling. Now, to give you some backstory, we are fully nomadic. We have been traveling the world for the last decade and a half. And in that time, we've been through it all. We've been through the booking of the flights, the hotels, the Airbnbs. When we first started, we were couch surfing. And so we've seen a lot when it comes to the travel space. And right now we are gearing up to go traveling for 3 months. We have a ton of trips planned. We have events, conferences, a wedding. And so it is pretty full on. And at the beginning, maybe about 3 weeks ago, I said to my husband, we have a lot of upcoming travels. We need to get organized. It feels overwhelming. My husband, what did he do? He built an AI robot to help us with with all the travel planning. So Tom, my husband, is a little bit of a geek when it comes to AI. He loves AI, obsesses about it. He's a full stack coder as well. And so on the side, he got an OpenClaw. I don't know if you know what that is. Long story short, for the non-techie people out there, OpenClaw is this like open resource AI agent that you can program to basically do anything. And so he trained this AI agent to act as our travel assistant. And honestly, it's been a huge game changer. So it started like this. We connected it to Slack, a Slack channel, which is where our entire team communicates. And we started by voice noting it our itinerary and just said, hey, he calls the AI Neo. And so he's like, we are about to head off to our travels. We're going to be going here, 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 here. Can you put everything in a spreadsheet? And the AI literally puts it into this big spreadsheet and has like dates and everything. And then Tom goes, great, but this is really difficult to see at a glance where we are. Can you turn this into a calendar view? Instantly, it goes into a calendar view. And then Tom goes, okay, what do we now need to start booking? And it basically gave us like step by step everything that we needed to do. And if you see our itinerary, you would be like, that is insane, because we are literally leaving our villa here in Bali. We are flying to Bangkok. Tom is doing a high rocks race in Bangkok. Then from Bangkok, we are going to Hong Kong, to Vancouver, to Mexico City. After that, we're running a retreat in Tulum. We'll be hopping around in Playa del Carmen for a while. And then we're going to LA. I have a retreat in Malibu. I'm speaking the retreat in Newport Beach. And so, as you can imagine, there are a lot of moving parts. We have Airbnbs, hotels, car rentals. And so every single bit, the AI has been prompting us, be like, okay, now you've booked that. Now it's time to book this. Do you want me to find hotel options? Do you want me to find Airbnb options? And it is mind blowing. Like, obviously, initially, it didn't know our travel style. And so we had to train the AI and be like, these are the types of places we like staying. Tom and I have done our share of budget backpacking and traveling. We did that for many, many years. And now we like bougie places. Now we like staying in really beautiful places. And so we literally just said, this is our budget. These are the type of places that we like. We like very modern, some quirky features. It needs to have like a view. It needs to have at least 2 bedrooms so that we have office spaces. And so we gave it the list of qualifications that we usually ask for, or what we usually give to an assistant when an assistant is helping us with our travel planning. And we're like, give us the top 5 options. And from the top 5 options, we're literally just able to open the links, check the Airbnb links that it sent us or the booking.com links, and then we choose our favorite ones, book it. As soon as we do that, we then email it so that it has updated sheet with everything. Honestly, I am low-key freaking out right now because it is so good, and I know that it is just operating at the very, very basic level, because soon the AI will be able to book our flights. The AI will be able to find us a hotel, book the hotel, check us in, everything. And so I wanted to create this video to just talk about the advancements in AI and how crazy it is. Because honestly, if you are not utilizing AI in your business, you are missing out on so much productivity, but also you're missing out on the amount of time that it frees you. And so right now, there are a lot of people in their businesses where you are still doing a lot of the manual things. When you are still doing things that are easily replaceable and easily done by other people, the old version, you would have outsourced this, but now you can actually train AI and robots and whatever cool stuff to do it for you, freeing you up for the things that actually will move the needle in your business, the things that get your creative juices going, the things that only you can do that can never be replaced by AI. And so I wanted to give kind of an overview of how we set everything up, give a couple of tips, share the process of what it's doing, why it's doing it, and how we're going to be utilizing this moving forward. So the first thing is you need to make sure that if you are setting this up, you train it on your travel style. Now, yes, technically you can also use ChatGPT. I actually recommend maybe Claude Cowork if you don't have technical skills to set up your own OpenClaw. Now, Claude Cowork would probably need a little bit more prompting, but you can definitely use it to your advantage. And so the first thing is you need to train it on your travel style. What is your budget? When are you going? What type of accommodations you like, car rental options, like make sure that you give it a ton of information and it'll go out there and do its thing. And the crazy part is it does it in an instant. And so when I'm like, can you create a calendar view? Within an instant, it's there. When I say update this in the itinerary, it instantly updates the itinerary. And so that's really cool. Another thing is give it clear expectations and reminders. And so with us, we've set it up so that we're like, okay, this is your role. You're going to be acting as a travel assistant. Make sure that you set us reminders when we need to check in for our flights. Send us a reminder what time we have to be in the airport. Give us all our flight details. It is insane. It is probably 20 times better than a normal travel assistant. And we've reached a point in our business and our life where we hire travel assistants to help us with this because we travel so much. And so what we wanted a travel assistant to do, Neo, the AI, has done within a day of training, not even a day, a couple of hours of training. And it is just crazy. Now, I wanted to go on a tangent here, and I wanted to say this is how I know that it's so good is because it is able to call me out on certain mistakes. So for example, as soon as we make a booking, I send it to the email of the AI agent and it updates the sheet automatically. And it did that, and then it pinged me and said, hey, I think there's a little bit of an error because you land on this date, but your Airbnb is actually on the 22nd. Is there any chance that you can move the Airbnb a day before? If not, you can also, here's a list of other Airbnbs in the area that I've already pre-researched. That is insane. Although the AI agent also insulted me in the same message and be like, maybe you should leave the travel bookings to Tom. And I'm just like, okay, this is Tom's AI agent, but fair enough. But it was just so interesting because I probably wouldn't have caught that, or I would have, but later on. And so now I was able to move the Airbnb, but if I wasn't able to move it, no problem, because it gave me a list of alternative Airbnbs in the area. I am making the crazy decision because we are moving a lot so much. I am making the crazy decision to only pack carry-on. And so this is 3 months of travel. Carry-on, where we are attending 2 retreats, 1 event where I'm speaking at, an event where I'm sponsoring, a wedding, and a lot of travels, hiking. And so I'm just like, how the hell am I going to pack for this? And I literally messaged the AI and I'm just like, can you give me recommendations on what to bring with me during this trip? Do I need XYZ? Do I need coats? Do I need this? And it basically gave me a summary of the projected weather during the month where I am intending to go and saying, you're good. Carry on will be fine. Make sure you pack a couple of this. You need a couple polished looks when you're speaking in the retreat. You need this. And literally my mind was getting blown away. And I was like freaking out, and I was yelling to my husband. I was like, it's telling me what to bring. It's telling me what to pack. This is incredible. And it just goes to show that AI is here. It's integrating into so many different aspects of our lives. And the people who are able to utilize this will see so much benefits. And the people who remain afraid and will be like, no, it sounds too complicated. I don't want that. That's fine as well. But you are missing out on so much ease and productivity that will allow you to actually focus on your zone of genius. So if you are interested in getting your assistant to do this, my main tip is set clear expectations of what you want it to do. Train it on your travel style. Train it on how you like to travel. The only reason why we haven't allowed it to book things on our behalf yet is because we want to make sure that it is using our Amex cards. We are collecting points from our Amex, and right now you can only just generate a virtual card, which I don't believe collects points. And so with the tons of trips and Airbnbs, we are spending a ton of money. And so we want to make sure that we are getting the points for that, which is why it's not doing the bookings for us, but it is probably cutting the amount of time that would have taken us to plan and execute everything into such a short period of time. Honestly, this has been such a huge game changer. We are leaving tomorrow, and so it's already pinged me saying you need to check in, make sure that you've booked your car. And I'm just like, wow. And I guess the reason why I wanted to create this video is because I'm so excited. I am so optimistic about the future. And although it is so easy to fall into the AI is coming and everything is going down, it's so easy to fall in that doomsday loop. But AI is here to stay. If you are not leveraging it, you are missing out an opportunity of a lifetime to free up your time so that you can focus on you. So while my AI bot is planning the rest of our travels, this is how good it is. It is like, I know you like Michelin-starred food. Would you like me to make you any reservations? Would you like me to look for any bookings for you so that you can find XYZ? And I'm just like, oh my gosh, it is phenomenal. I kind of lost my train of thought because I got sidetracked by the Michelin-star food because I am obsessed about food and I love food. But if there is one thing that I want you to take from this video is play around with AI. Get curious about it. There is Claude is such a great way to kind of just start dabbling. If you are a little bit more techie, set up an OpenClaw and ask it to become your all-around assistant. Tom's OpenClaw Neo is our travel assistant. He's creating a YouTube workflow so that he can assist me in my YouTube. It is helping him with his daily tasks. It's his full-time developer. And so there are so many use cases for AI that if you just take the time to start learning, start studying, you won't get left behind. So I hope this video was interesting. Drop any questions below or any comments, like subscribe, comment. I don't know. I'm Anna Rogers. I started creating these YouTube videos and I'm committed to making videos for the next 30 days of me just documenting my life as a 38-year-old woman who is trying to build an extraordinary life, as someone who has big ass ambitions and dreams. So follow along in the journey. Tomorrow I'm going to be in Bangkok and I'm so excited.